All right, welcome back. It is Wednesday, so that means we get to check in with our friends over at Moncus Park. Joining us virtually, we have Mark Hernandez. Mark, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Of course, it's a beautiful day, a little hot out there, but what's going on over there in Moncus?
Yeah, you know, we thought it was fall or just about fall, but not today, not tomorrow. I think a few more days, but next week's looking wonderful. But listen, fall is right around the corner, and that's always the best time to plant your trees and your landscaping, mainly because the atmosphere is a little bit more tender on the plants. So now's the time to plant your trees, plant your landscape, plant your vegetable plants, do your seeding of all your vegetables, your Brussels sprouts and carrots and all your greens. Now's the time to do that. Even though it's still a little bit hot, as long as you keep them watered for the next month, they'll be good to go. Once we start getting some cool snaps and some nice rains, you can kind of forget about it and let those plants establish. Come spring, they'll be the trees and the landscape plants will be ready to go. So it makes it really easy on the gardener to plant in the fall.
Wait, I always question that. Like, when is the best time to actually plant your seeds and everything? But that's just for already established plants too. That's good too. I know you mentioned the seedings.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I mean, some of the smaller vegetable plants, you'll probably want to use transplants. The broccolis, the Brussels sprouts, the cabbage, those types of things. You'll want to use transplants now, mainly because you have a 5 to 6 week head start on the plantings. You can always start your seed now indoors and then transplant them out in 4 or 5 weeks. But go ahead and get that first round of plantings in the ground now as transplants.
Okay.
Some things do better as seed. You know, you can't really transplant carrots. So things like that you'll want to go ahead and seed. But as far as your bigger specimens, your trees, your live oaks, your landscape plants, now is the best time to plant. October is typically a little bit drier, so it's easier to work the soil and dig your holes and get those things planted.
Absolutely.
If you don't get a rain after you plant them, you'll definitely want to water them for this first month. But then once the weather cools and we start getting some showers, the soil stays really moist, and it's really a great time to plant all your landscape plants.
Well, Mark, this is great advice. If people want to learn more, how can they? We're out of time.
Yeah, look, check out the LSU Ag Center. They have a wonderful planting guide for vegetables. Other than that, come on out to the park and see the beautiful plantings and choose the plants that are best for you based on what we have out here.
Yes, Mark, this is great advice. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing this information with our viewers out there.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me again.
Of course, if you at home want to learn more, head to our website, klaf.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.